This is the Real Spill Podcast. You are now tuned in with your host Dtop, Four-Way, and we got a special guest today, mixed by Zoe.
Yo,
Lorenzo.
Yo, what up?
How you doing, dog? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great, man.
All
I can't complain.
All is well.
All right, dog. Let me ask you a question. Where did this come from? Where this whole thing with being a producer, being an engineer, where does this come from? Where did this start for you?
It started when I was a kid. I was middle school, and I met my friend Justin. It's one of my best friends from today. He lives in Tampa, because I grew up in Tampa. And we were I think I just met him at the bus stop. I don't know where I met him because we lived in the same neighborhood. I don't know if I just went to his house. I met him at school or on the bus or something like that. And he's like, yo, play in my band. Because we were cool. We were just friends. I didn't know how to play anything. He's like, yo, just come over. I'll teach you. I was 11. We were so young. We were 6th grade. And it just grew from there. So I started playing. And then eventually we would record ourselves. And, eventually.
You bought the equipment?
He had the stuff first. So he taught me how to record stuff. And then eventually I learned how to do it more. And I think by the time I was in 8th or 9th grade, I was
pretty good.
More serious about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you become obsessed with it?
I feel like it. I mean, I feel like all of my high school stuff or even middle school, I was just doing music for the most part. Most of the time I was playing. And then I feel like as I got older, I got more into recording. So definitely by high school I was recording a lot. I feel like in middle school I was still doing mainly playing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Who in your family, does anybody else in your family do music or?
My dad can sing a little bit, but he never pursued music. He was just just
okay,
a little bit of talent, nothing crazy. So me and my brother were the first.
Damn.
Yeah.
Out of your whole family?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Is your family originally from Florida or?
Well, no, my dad's side's from Jamaica and mom's side from St. Croix, so.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're super island.
I didn't know the St. Croix.
Super island, bro.
That's what's up, dog.
Yeah, super island. Okay. So I grew up with all the island things. Yeah.
So what made you come down here to South Florida?
Well, I moved for college, FAU.
Okay. Were you scared? Were you nervous?
Nah, I was so ready to go. Are you kidding me?
For real?
Yeah, bro. I was tired of having strict Caribbean parents.
Okay.
I was 17. I was like, all right, it's time for me to move on, leave the nest.
What does music mean to you?
I mean, pretty much everything. It's all I do. So I don't know. I think so. I think it's pretty much all I do. I mean, now at this point in my life, I have this.
Yeah.
And you were there with me when I was in my house.
Yes.
So
literally, straight up.
Now I got a big overhead and shit.
Yeah. Real shit.
Real bills. But it's worth it. The spot's great. And I feel this is our third spot, as you know.
Yes, of course.
So
a little backstory. We met in 2017. That's when me and Zoe met. And we met on some fluke shit, honestly, because my homeboy at the time, he said he was going to the studio. And he was he had to pawn his Xbox. I was like, damn, you pawn your Xbox to go to the fucking studio? This shit got to be serious. So I was like, shit, I'm going to slide because he wanted me to come. So I ended up showing up at the studio. They had a A side and a B side, just sectioned off. So I walk in and I see them it's a couple people because at the time we was at your crib.
Yeah.
So we there, a couple people sitting on the bed. Zoe, he doing his thing. I introduced myself. And my boy, he's just in there rapping. So I'm listening to them. Then I go to the B-side, checking with them. We having a conversation. We chopping it up. I go back because I had to leave. And then Zoe was like, play some of your stuff. So once I played my shit, it was a rap.
Yeah, bro. No, you killed that shit. And you had the talent back then. And now we're so many years later, which is so crazy.
And me and Zoe have recorded at least 4 albums together. In total, so far. Yeah. So it's been 4 albums in. I don't know how many singles that we've recorded together. So.
It's been too many years.
Hell
it's
yeah.
great.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, him do some work too, so.
It's crazy because Dtop introduced me to Zoe. I remember I was playing my music to Dtop in the shop because we used to work in a barber shop. And he was like, bro, you need to go to Zoe's studio.
Facts.
You need to go to Zoe's studio.
Facts.
And I never liked my voice because the studios I was going into. Then I was like, all right, let me go to Zoe's studio. Man, as soon as I went to Zoe's studio, man, I'm like, bro.
Hell yeah.
He was doing his own little things. He was like, nah, go back and do that. I went back and did it.
That shit worked.
I'm like, bro. Bruh, in my phone, I got this man name saved as Studio Genius.
Damn.
Studio Genius. Like, sometimes I be forgetting because I'm like, damn, what's Zoe name at? I'm like, oh, it's Studio Genius.
I love that. I appreciate that.
For real, because, like, he really know what he doing. Like, he got the sound to it, and then he really loves what he do. So you could tell, like, about a person if they love what they do or not. And he really love what he do. Like, he put his heart into this music. Like, he not just here to make his money. Like, he here to perfect his craft and your craft as well. So if you ever need to come to a studio, you a singer, whatever you consider yourself, whatever type of artist you are, you gotta come see Zoe.
Facts.
Cause he gonna bring your voice to where you want it to be, and he gonna help you progress over time.
Influence Studios, Delray Beach. I mean, not Delray Beach. Delray?
Yeah, this is Delray.
Delray Beach, Florida. Like Zoe, like honestly, meeting Zoe changed my whole perspective on music. Cause just like Four-Way, I was going to shitty ass producers, and they wasn't treating me like the artist that I am, or the artist that I could be, I should say. And when I got with Zoe, if I'm being honest, it was a lot of ego that I had because you know you talented to a certain extent, but then it's like you got somebody younger than you telling you what to do, and it was like, nah, I don't like that. And the way he just would just say, I'm like, I had to swallow my pride. I'm like, hold on, I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, like how this nigga talking to me? But the more and more I kept working at my craft, I got better. You know what I'm saying? And I could see it, and people was telling me. So it's more in the sense of I trust Zoe. I trust Zoe with everything that I do. Me and Zoe talk every day.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Like every day we talk, like straight up. So hell yeah.
Bro, what's your go-to genre of music?
That's such a hard question. I feel like
That's
I
a
would
great
a
question.
different one every day. I like a lot of pop. I like a lot of R&B. I feel like those two are like the main pop and R&B, like that mixture. And I like a lot of rock because I grew up with a lot of rock music too. And then hip hop too. But I didn't get more into hip hop stuff until I moved here.
You for real?
Sure.
Yeah, because I grew up in the suburbs.
No
So, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So wait, when you got down here, that's when you really start like honing in on that.
Yeah. Because everybody here, that's like the scene. So yeah.
Was it easier? Was it easier to do what you was doing before, as far as like recording the material you was recording before compared to this material?
It's just different. It's not easier or harder. It's just a completely different mindset.
Got you.
Yeah.
What was your main goal when you came down here? Or like, what did you want to accomplish?
I just wanted to like make a living doing music. So I just went to school for music. I went to FAU. So I was just like, let me just see how this is going to work. And I met a lot of people at FAU, which kind of helped me
Hone your skills.
hone, what I did. I feel like I think college was the best starting point for me for sure.
Why you say that? Why?
I just feel like it's a good place to be when you're young. Like, and you're just like, I think I got there when I was 17,
Yeah.
18. Like, I think I got there summer semester. I remember I had like 1 month of like summer break after high school, and then I went straight to college. So like,
Damn.
I was in college by like June.
Did you just want to get it out the way, or was it more in the sense of like, this is what I want to do?
I knew I wanted to do music and I wanted to engineer for sure. I just didn't like, I guess I didn't know how to approach it.
Yeah.
So I just went to school, and then like I had like 1 year, and I started like just doing stuff in my dorm room because I met a lot of artists when we were just doing stuff. And when you're that young, like that's the best time to just do things.
Dog.
Right.
You
Oh
have
my
so
God.
much time, like you're not worried like about major bills or things. You're just you in school at that moment in my life, and then like I start recording people in my room, and then sophomore year, that's when I started it in like the bedroom, you know, and started recording people and charging and things like that. So like,
Nice.
How did you what made you, well, I don't even want to ask that question. How hard was it when you first started initially to actually get clientele and get people like to come to the house and record?
I think it wasn't that hard because I was in school. I feel like that was the basis of everything. So I was in school, and I would record some people in the dorm room.
Okay.
So that like I had like a little thing going for me. And then whenever I moved to the apartment, I would just like be like, okay, I got a studio, this is it, and like promote at school, and like that worked.
So you had cards and stuff, or like flyers?
I did have cards actually. That's crazy. Because you wouldn't use a card anymore nowadays.
Yeah.
Everyone just looks you up on Instagram or Facebook if you're older. But yeah, that I had cards. I remember we had physical cards like 2015, 16. You Yeah, which is crazy. I think I still have them.
Trust me, dog. Trust me. Trust
But
me.
yeah, I did have cards, but like it was mainly because I was in the music program, so like people knew I recorded, and I was always actively recording at school too. So like it was that, and then I worked at the student union, so I met people through there.
Okay.
And like those were people who were like a lot of rappers and stuff like that, and I'd be like, oh, I record, or I would know people and they would tell people that I record, and then like since I lived right next to the school, you could walk there, people would like
Damn.
I did the apartment thing, which worked out because like that apartment, like I can't believe the amount of things we do in that apartment, because like, dude, the amount of smoking, the amount of like loud
Facts.
music,
He ain't lying, dog. He ain't lying.
the amount of people we had running in and out of there,
Yes.
like was
You
crazy.
thought it was a trap house.
Yeah, no, dead ass.
Like real
And
shit.
It worked though. Like I don't know.
So none of your neighbors never complained about the sound or none of that shit.
I've had him knock on my door like once or twice, but nothing crazy. Out of the 5 years we were there,
That's good.
Damn.
yeah. So
That's fine.
yeah, because we started student 2015. Oh, we didn't get our first space till 2019, so 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So and then after we had the space, we never went back to the home studio. Well, besides that one time. When we were transitioning, we were
From the other
transitioning.
one,
Yeah, we were
yes.
transitioning from the other one to this this one. That was like a few months, I think.
Yeah, it was.
that was
Because I
it,
remember
though. Yeah.
recording around that time too.
Yeah, that was it though. Like that's the only time we went back to home studio. It was just to transition, but like it was never back to the permanent home studio. Yeah.
What was like one of the biggest difficulties, like as far as having a home studio compared to having like your own studio now?
Well, like you just always have people at your house. Like, there's always shit. You're always cleaning and like you're always just doing stuff. It's just because and it's always smelled like weed. Like at least my and I don't smoke. And most people who know me know I don't
He
smoke.
don't smoke. He really
So
don't.
like for my house to smell like weed all the time, they're like, bro, you don't even smoke. It smells more like weed than like most people who smoke's house. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's different strands of weed going.
Yeah.
Different shit.
Dude,
Yeah. Hell
it's
yeah,
crazy,
dog.
so.
That's dope. Okay.
What a time. I couldn't go back to that. I don't not as heavy as it was.
Yeah.
Not in that like place, but
Yeah. I mean, and I think too, like, sometimes you got to see more to be more.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And with you exposing yourself in this type of light and this type of environment, it's more like once you got your own shit, why would you go back to that?
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's way better for sure. I mean, but at the time it was the perfect thing. It's the perfect thing, especially when you're building clientele.
Yes.
Because you don't have an overhead. It's it's literally just your apartment rent.
Yes.
So you'd have to pay it anyway. So that you gotta think about it like that. Just like if you were cutting hair.
I was just
at your
gonna say
house,
that shit,
It'd
dog.
be the
I was
same
just
thing.
gonna-
If you're
yeah.
cutting hair at
Come
your
on,
house,
that
or like you
rent.
know,
Yeah.
like some girls do their hair at their house.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to pay like a salon to be there. Same shit.
Okay.
Makes sense.
It makes sense,
And then
dog.
y'all gotta pay chair rent, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
Gotta pay
week.
for the chill. Yeah.
Every
fucking-
week?
Every week you have to
Every
pay. It's not like a one time.
It was like every Sunday or some shit like that.
Was this every Sunday?
Or every Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah. Every fucking Saturday you gotta pay for
Every
that shit.
Saturday
dog.
is coming.
It's like
what
Go ahead.
what impact you really want to make on music?
That's a good question. I don't know. I just want to be like that guy that people be like, oh, I love this record. Who worked on this record? And they like, no, it's me. That sound. Because there's people like that. Like, I don't know if you know the engineering lane, but you guys probably definitely know the producer lane. Like, like London.
Yeah.
London, you know, Zaytoven. There's a huge. I don't do that. I don't make beats and stuff. But like, it's the same thing in the engineering platform. There's people that work on certain genres that make the biggest of the biggest hits pretty much most of the time. I want to definitely be one of those people one day.
That's dope.
So yeah, but I started this because I just love to do it. That's why I did it. And like I met my roommate at college, and I was like, "Bro, you want to start a studio in an apartment?" He was like, "Sure, let's do it."
That's
And like
dope.
that's what I love about being young and being like at that time. That's the perfect time to just say yes and doing shit because like you don't have anything to lose. Like you're like
Nice.
under 22, 3. Go
Just
just
do
do
it.
something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the best time to take a risk. So.
So you saying like basically just gain experience?
Yeah, absolutely. I think all those decisions like definitely led up to this. I feel like meeting my roommate, going to college in the first place, like just that sparked it all, and just being like young to be like, yo, like you want to just do this and just see how it goes, and like sure, why not? And like it just worked out.
Do you feel like was it a culture shock for you coming down here compared to where you was at?
It was a little different, yeah, but I mean, I expected that because it was college, and I've never been to college before. You know, I was only in high school in my own little world, so I expected that. I expected to meet a lot of different people.
Okay.
here. that's like why I wanted to go away to university. I feel like that's why most people do that when they leave their hometown. You know what I'm saying?
What was your biggest shock when you got down here compared to being home? That you was like, this is different, or we ain't got this.
Oh no, y'all have a beach everywhere. There's a beach in every city.
He said, y'all got a beach everywhere.
Like
That's real.
every city. I mean,
That's true.
There's a bunch of different types of people in South Florida. Everywhere. Like there's every certain type of person.
That's real. So you like the diversity of South Florida compared to
Yeah, absolutely. I mean Tampa's diverse. Don't get me wrong, it definitely is. But like here, it's everything. Everything is so fast here. Like everybody is moving fast at a million miles a minute. That's the biggest difference, I think. Not like Tampa isn't fast. I mean, Tampa's cool too. But like everything in South Florida is like.
Yes, especially once you get to Miami.
Yeah, you're just like go.
Straight up, dog. Straight the fuck up.
Like that's just what it is. I mean, so.
Let me ask you this: What's one instrument or what's one thing that you use as far as like recording that helps you like be a better like engineer or producer? That you didn't have, that you didn't even know that you needed, and then when you got it, you was like, damn, like this helps.
That's a hard question. You talking about like a plugin or like
anything that you, because I from 2017 till now, my sound and your sound has grown.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I only think that can happen when you getting more material, you getting more plugins, you getting more whatever the case may be. So that's I think that's what I'm trying to ask.
I would say the plugins, but like I feel like it's a lot about just like learning how to hear better. It's just like when you're learning how to play ball or learning how to cut hair, you just naturally get better over the years. I'm assuming like when you first started cutting hair till now,
for sure,
it's like way better. The things you used to do, you probably wouldn't do. It's the same thing as engineering. So like even though like I've gotten better plugins and stuff like that, which help with the mix, it's really about how you hear things. And engineering is all about solving problems. So the quicker you can solve the problem, and the easiest way to solve the problem is like your best bet. But there's a million ways to solve the problem.
Got you.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So okay, with this AI stuff coming in, how do you feel like that helps or hurts like the music industry and in your field and what you're doing? There's
like AI plugins that definitely help.
For real?
Yeah, there's like plugins that like do automated stuff all the time.
Okay, and you could have it as a preset.
Preset, whatever you can. But also like if AI like taking engineers' jobs and stuff, I don't really know. I haven't researched that much into that stuff. I'm just sticking to my lane and keep going. But I think it can do that, but like I don't know. Music is like what makes music is people and people's experiences and what they go through and their emotions. So I don't know if AI can take that away. I've heard AI songs and stuff, and like it does sound good. Great. I'm sure you've heard that too. Yeah, so like I guess that's a little scary, but I don't know. I don't know if you can if we will it'll beat humans making music. I don't know. I don't think it will, but
you know they just signed their first AI.
Yeah, artist. I saw. I heard. Did like Timbaland do it or something like that? Or?
It was Timbaland, and there's another label. They signed a woman basically, and she's like an AI artist. She's a mix between like Beyonce, Mariah Carey, and it was somebody else all in one. And you hear her voice, phenomenal, my nigga.
We gotta keep music real, y'all. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's real. Like for real, like I sent it to my girl. I was like, babe, what you think about this? She said my emotions are everywhere. That's why I'm like, I said, this not a real person. She said, what the fuck? Like dead ass dog.
Crazy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the song was so, I'm listening to the song, but I think the difference between AI and like a real human is that there's certain, like if you, like you said, if you around music enough, you'll know when something ain't organic.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Certain shit sound like, it's like the way it peak, it don't sound natural to the way that it's peaking and the levels and the way that it's going, dog. Like when you hear a song, you know, like, oh, this nigga came from his heart. Like you can feel this shit.
You can feel the pain.
Yeah, like the human emotion in it, I think it's gone. It's more like it's a task for it to be done, and it gets it done, but it doesn't have like the soul behind it.
Yep. I mean,
It's just like the automated systems.
Yeah, sounds all right.
Hell yeah. It's like dry, dog. I don't know. It's crazy, dog. But another question I wanted to ask you, at this point right now, what do you think is like the biggest lesson that you've learned as far as like just being a producer and engineer?
Everybody's different. Everybody needs different things. I feel like that speaks for itself.
Okay.
What you do with one artist is not what you need to do with the next person.
How did you learn? Like, how difficult was